Flynn effective is ineffective, number one. Hello, dear brave Americans. So glad you have tuned in. Flynn effect is a doctrine named after James Flynn, but was first officially coined by Charles Murray. I have great respect for Charles Murray that he managed to stand tall through cautious articulation of a taboo subject, because there is nothing braver in today's era than free speech and to talk about the IQ of different races and survive the onslaught. The profession of psychology or psychoanalytics, social science are usually a very slippery slope. This is probably the only scientific subject where your scientific success or failure is predetermined, because this branch of science is not data dependent but sentiment dependent. You have to be very careful which stance position you're taking. To be funded and allowed to speak at universities, to publish a book, or to submit a peer review, you have to speak an elaborate explanation, seek elaborate explanation or of why are the third world races lacking behind. You can do that by attacking the past, the slavery, colonization, poverty, nutrition, and of course racism. And this guarantees recognition, funding, and fame. On the other hand, if your data uses statistics and research, you are taking a dangerous path of stating that the low IQ is genetic, it is an inheritance, and it has all to do with nature rather than nurture. But this stance guarantees a relentless harassment and many times a career suicide. Arthur Jensen, Philip Rushton, Richard Lynn, Jared Taylor, and of course James Watson and many others had to face the anger and the academic slaughterhouse called scientific racism. Most of the scientific names mentioned here are unfortunately not with us any longer. However, their research, their articles and books are still with us. There are also other well-respected scientists that do adhere to Dr. Flynn research. So these topics are always debatable, and one has to have an open mind. To attack someone's scientific theory because it deviates or it's not aligned with some utopistic sentiment is, however, always wrong, because that is not science. A science never applauds for a particular outcome. Science is not desire-driven. Science is data-based driven. Friends, let's wrap this up for now. Hope to see you all on the next segment. Stay in touch.